Welcome back, survivors. Disturbed Z here, and we are back in Timberborn with voice audio. Yes. I do apologize to everybody for yesterday's video. So, I don't know exactly what happened. I had done some other video stuff like right before I recorded, and my audio was working fine. A Windows update came in. I, applied the update, and for whatever reason, every time I get a Windows update, it resets my recording software and it disables my mic and puts it back to like the default mic, and it doesn't ever register my mic when it's at the default mic. So yeah, so we had a little bit of an issue there, so I do apologize. Everything should be good from here on out, and I'll try to remember to be a little bit more thorough and check whenever we have updates and stuff like that. Like I said, I had just done a video right before that. Well, I had done a test video right before that because I had some really super loud neighbors playing music, and I was concerned about my mic actually picking up their music. So I had done like a little short, like 30-second test video just to see if I could pick up the audio of that, of that music, and I could hear myself on that video. And then, like I said, an update ran, and then, yeah. So anyway, like I said, do apologize, but we'll try to recap some of where we were yesterday. I'm sure most of y'all have seen and kind of got the gist of what's going on. So we've got our new little reservoir area built over here. I've got the starting of a third layer here. Now, I don't know how many layers deep we're going to go. We're going to go at least 3. I don't know if I want to do a floodgate here on the third layer or not. Part of me says I could do a aqua farm on these little plateaus, the shores of the riverbed, I guess, because the river's the deeper channel. I could do that, or I could make this like a super big, huge reservoir to try to trap as much water as possible on this side of the map. So those are my two options. I did go ahead and put in a couple water pumps over here. That way our beavers could at least get water while they were working over here, because that seemed to be one of the number one things, is we couldn't get anything done because we were constantly having to back, forth. So I got, a couple water pumps over here. I think we're going to have them send some food over here. That was one of the things that I was looking at and trying to figure out yesterday, was our food situation. We added in some more sunflower crops up here, and let me just check. Let's see, where are we at on food? We've got 18 carrots, 21 potatoes, and 800 something berries. So we're good on berries. Berries, we're top notch. We're getting all kinds of berries from it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what we should do just yet. Over here, once again, 1,200 berries. We've got a little bit more on the potatoes over here. Let's see. We have a couple sunflowers, and yeah, so forth and so forth. Oh yeah, one of the things I just saw a comment, I want to say it was Andrew, if I remember correctly, was saying we didn't have our gatherer turned on, and no, we didn't. So 100% we did not. We've got a lumberjack here. I could turn that on. I'm not sure if I want to just yet. Yeah, okay, well, either way, we're getting dynamite produced over here now. The large windmill is helping when it runs. When it runs, it is helping. So windmill, great, as long as the wind holds out. But with the power wheels, the water wheels, and the windmill, at some point we are running at max capacity power we're actually running over. So I'm hoping that, the windmill supplements during the dry season, and then during the wet season, anytime that the windmill shuts down, the water wheels pick it up, and the power wheels always provide us just the regular base amount there. So I'm going to go ahead and speed this up a little bit. So I still haven't fully figured out my crops yet. I think I am going to add in another thing over here, another farm. What farm do I want, though? That's the question. Let's see. I can do more. Well, see, the thing is we've got a bunch of... That's what it was. Okay, I remember where we're at now. I fully remember. Okay, so I needed the dynamite over here because I'm blasting this out to put in another farmhouse, because we've got so many carrots that we can't do anything with. That's what we were going to do. I remember now. So let's do that before we go and set up a totally new farm. Let's get another farm down here, and we'll get all of our carrots managed. I was going to dynamite this out anyway, so no big deal on it. Let's go ahead and remove that. We might even add to the field a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. That's out of the way. Excellent. Okay. I'm going to release a little bit of water over here. Hold on. Which one? I want to release this guy, I guess. We're going to let a little bit of water flow into here. I don't want to release too much, but I do want to get a little bit extra water down here just to keep this kind of filled. All right, we'll close that. And then over here, I'm going to release a little bit of water as well. I think that should work right there. Did it push through? It did push through just a little bit. Do we need a little bit more? Let's go just a tad bit more with it. Alright. So we'll hold that off. That will add a little bit extra water over here, darkening that. I didn't want to really get a whole lot over here, not just yet. That is drying out and is going to die. So we do have an issue with keeping this wet when this goes down some. I think we're going to have to do a water dump over here is what we're probably going to look at doing. Man, I wish these were solid enough to actually hold water. I would say I would just go around and add a little thing. Of course, I could just dynamite it. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. I'm going to add in a stick of dynamite back here. And I'm going to add in, I don't know if that's going to be too far away or not, but I'm going to add in a water dump right there. Yeah, so that's down. Let's add in the water dump. We'll have to purchase that. That's fine. One water dump right there, please. A little late for these crops, but it'll be okay. Okay, let me see here. We've got detonate that little guy. And how much dynamite do we have left over here? We have 15. Okay, so if we do another 3, that's 6, 9, 12, So I can take it all the way back to there. Alright, let's go ahead and do that. We'll just go ahead and just cut that off right there. And I'm going to put in the other farmhouse. I'm going to put it back over here just so that it's not right up on top of the green area. We'll do that. And I think I'm just going to add in some more carrots right there. How much does that cover? Technically, that does cover that area. Are these growing? It is watered and alive. It is watered and alive. Okay. See, that works for me. I'm alright with that. Hold on. We better get over here. I just remembered we've got beavers. We didn't lose them, did we? No, they are still... Hey, they got that section finished. Nice. Yeah, I figured they would be hungry. Okay, let me migrate them back to District 3. Wait, do I want them at... Yeah, I want them at 3. Yeah, migrate them back. They can run and do whatever they want real fast, but we'll get them back over here. Because as soon as I get the carrots going, that's when we're gonna be able to send them food over there, I think. I want you to focus on carrots. I want you to focus on harvesting. Y'all just harvest. Just collect as many carrots as possible. Get them into the storages. Did they deliver any more dynamite? We've got 7 more. Excellent. So that'll be 2 here. 2 there. That's 4. That'll be 6. Yeah, we're not going to get a whole lot out of this, but it'll be alright. 1 piece at a time, and I'll start blowing that back as well. Alright. I wonder if they don't go down here because of this gate. Because if that's the case, I'd like to remove this path. Remove that path. Move the gate down here. I wonder if that's the reason why that's not getting harvested. Is they're like, hey, that's our boundary. We can't go over there even though it's in our territory. We can't harvest it. I wonder. I bet you that's what happened. Because I haven't seen a single beaver down there to harvest that section at all. Alright, unconnected building. We still got that one. That's fine. Where's our other unconnected building? How? Really? From right here, we run out of... Wow, we did run out, didn't we? Huh. Okay, so... I mean, we literally got way over here, but because I guess it's because we had to go back down and then over. I don't know, maybe. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of this. I don't think I need that one right there, and I am going to. I could do the bridge. It'd be a little weird, but we could do some bridges. Let's see, how many points do we got? We've got 1,000. Let me go ahead and unlock a handful of these bridges here. I don't want to use any of the ones that use metal, but the ones that use planks, yeah, that'd probably be up to here. That wouldn't be too bad to use just to... just to make it look fancy kind of. So if we did that and then we came out here, and to be honest with you, I'd rather have a deeper hole out here before we place that. Let's see if we can do, hold on, let me see here. We can still place dynamite under all of this, right? This construction is too far, but we can still place it. Yeah, let me do that. Let me deepen it right there. I've got so many different ideas and plans going on. Yeah, I can place dynamite under all that. Okay, so that's great. That is great. And this whole area now is nice and green, so I don't have to worry about my potatoes drying out. So that should ensure that farm right there. I'm going to go ahead and blast this, get that out of the way. Let's see, dynamite. So we are out of dynamites. Okay, that's fine. They will build some more at some point and we'll get them sent over. Yeah, we don't have any. Okay. How much paper do we have over here? We have 429. I wonder if we did two explosive factories, if that would be too much. What does it take to build? Oh, it takes metal. That's right. How much metal do we have overall? We have 56. Ah, that was another thing. I was asked about finding a mine or another source of metal. Here's a mine way over here. Here's some more metal way over here. There's some more metal right there. I don't know. Here's some metal over here. Oh, there we go. A little lag there. We got another mine down here. So I'm not exactly sure. More metal here. I'm not exactly sure where we should go with it to, like, where's the closest one? This was the closest one. Now it is not. Well, I mean, it's about gone. Over here, maybe? Back here. Back there. Okay, so yeah. So this would probably be the closest one, which that's not the area that I was going to go for. To be honest with you, I was not going to traverse this, but that is the closest metal we got. So, man. Yeah, okay. Well, it is what it is, and we'll just have to deal with it. All right, so we dried up here. Oop, we got some dynamite up here. Do I got any more that I missed? I might have some more that I need to explode somewhere. That one's too far out of reach. Okay, I didn't realize that. When I placed it, but that's okay though. We'll get it situated. So what I'm thinking about doing, and this has been mentioned to me a couple of times, but I am going to turn this into a extended reservoir, if y'all will. It's not going to hold a whole lot of water, but I am going to put some floodgates up here, and I am going to make it to where we can hold off some water. So while we're waiting, I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and do this. That way that's nice and secure. And then I'm going to do that, and then that, and then we'll put in, that's just planks and everything. So give me that one. Oops, did we not? Can't unlock, not enough. Oh, we ran out of science points. Uh-oh. Okay, well, we'll let them build that, and then once we get the science points, we'll go from there. I still have 2 researchers, right? Or do we only have the one? We have one right here. I'm trying to think. Do I have... No, that's a healer. I think we only have the one. Yeah, I do believe we only have one researcher. Alright, well, let me do this then. Let me come back in here. Let's see, the observatory costs 1,000 points. So we can't unlock you yet. I'm going to put in a second researcher right there. Just because it's right there. We can access it. And then I'm going to put in another one right there. And then, of course, this is going to be that weird, awkward... Well, it's right there. Okay, so yeah, that works. Alright. So we'll do that. We'll get 2 more researchers in. No, we do have 2 researchers. Here's the other one right here. Okay, so we're about to double what we got then. So that's completely fine. We need a lot of research points anyway, and we have extra beavers. So having a couple extra buildings, I mean, it literally cost us what? 12 logs. That's all it took. How many extra beavers do I got over here? We've got 14. You know what? It probably wouldn't hurt to toss in a researcher over here as well, just to have. Alright, let me detonate this stuff, get it out of the way. Oh, it went dry over here. Hang on. Let me turn this one back on. Did we lose our crop? No, not yet. Okay. I just realized that went dry over there, so yeah. Alright, let me open up this. We'll let some water flow again. We still got 10 days left. Okay. Yeah, I think this is probably going to be the last little bit that I can send from over here. This was a rather long dry period. I think it was 22 days. I think, maybe. I don't know. We'll see here in a bit. But yeah, it was just a little bit long. Okay, so we will lose that because that one doesn't quite cover it. So what I could do is I could come over here like so. Where would be the best? I mean, that's adding in a lot of levees, but you know what? It'll be fine. And I know I could have just like blasted a hole up here and all that, but we're going to do it like this for this one just because. Why not? So, because that will green up like this whole area. It'll help keep that green. Do I want to do that? I could just, well, yeah, no, maybe, sort of. I don't know. We'll do this for now, and if we need to adjust it and do something different later, we'll do it later. Half of me says to build it up like that. Another half of me says just to dynamite down. So we'll see what we got going. Anyway, let's see. We've got those 2 areas. Yes, let's go ahead and blast that out. Then I'm going to put in a double like so. So if I did it, I would have to... Yeah, let's do that. I think eventually I'm going to have all of this blown out right there, but I want to make it at least 2 deep. That way we always hold some water. But let's try to get a bridge going right there. All right. So we've got that. We're almost at 500 points. Not quite, but almost. We are still working on this up here. Wow, I figured y'all would have already... Well, I guess from the distance they're having to travel. Yeah, that would make sense. There we go. Let me buy this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Alright, there it is. Right there. Okay, excellent. Okay, so yeah, so we'll do that, and then at some point I want to get in here and I want to detonate this out, blow all this. That way when the water does store, we do have from all the way back here, all the way up forward, which will keep all of my bushes green. It'll keep some of the trees going longer, you know, it'll be beneficial. And then when this dries out like this, I can release water and it can make it all the way downstream at least once. Well, I hope that's enough water. With it being 3 deep, we might, well, I was going to say we might need to blast it out, but if we did blast it out, then the blocks wouldn't really work for us. So, yeah, we'll see what happens. We shall see, we shall see. Either way, everything looks good. I'm not having any lost beavers. Flooded buildings. Oh, yeah, these guys. I can just go ahead and get rid of those. That way we can get rid of that alert. There we go. Building lacks workers. So I could just, well, let's see if I turn them all off, does it get rid of the notification there? And then these buildings over here. Okay. So yeah, so we're going to wait on that because we're still using them whenever we have a chance. I'm just trying to get our food situated a little bit better. We're up to 94 carrots, 50 potatoes, a handful of sunflower seeds. So it does look like it is a little bit better, but it's still, for whatever reason, it doesn't look like they're coming down here to harvest this. I really don't understand why they're not coming down here to harvest these carrots. I mean, these guys, this one up here can handle all of this. These guys should be able to handle that, but it seems like this back corner and this side, for whatever reason, they're just not really going to. I'm a little bit confused there as to why they're not doing that. We moved the district back. We have range. Alright guys, well if you have any ideas as to why this is like that, you know, please let me know, because I really don't understand why they're not getting that set of carrots. It's very odd to me that they're not doing that. Nice. So we've got that. So now they'll start that probably after they do this, I bet. Yep, they're over here working on that one. Alright, well that's fine. We'll get this water dump in place. It'll be a nice little addition. It'll green this little area up. That should help keep that. We could probably even add in more carrots over here if we need to, since they're not going down there for whatever reason. Little frustrated there. It's kind of annoying me that they're not going after those carrots. I'm like, why not? What are you doing? Like, what is your malfunction, beavers? Why are you doing this to me? And then down here, I really need to add in another farm down here, I think, as well. How are we doing on food? Yeah, see, we don't have any carrots or anything. I think our carrot field needs to be bigger. I'm kind of thinking maybe converting this into nothing but sunflower and then doing a bigger carrot field over here. But at the same time, this is kind of where we're doing industry too, so I'm like, I don't want to overlap too much. I could clear out these trees. We're not really using them for anything. Maybe, well, I don't know. I was going to say maybe that's what we should do, but I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me do a log pile. Like, where can I do a log pile? I don't want to block that guy. You know what, let's do this. Let's do a log pile right here, because that will give them fast access to logs over here. And then I'm going to just send this back out over here. And we're going to put in a couple of lumberjacks over here. Yep, those are still within range. And then we're just going to try to get rid of as many of these birch trees as possible. Oh, that's up. Ew. I did not notice that. I thought that was on the same level. Well, you know what? That's okay too. We will modify and we will go with it. We'll just do that, and then we'll just do that. Alright. We'll let that run. We'll let that do its thing and all that. But I think that's probably about it for today's video, guys. So we've got a little bit of stuff going on here. Working on new farms, working on, getting some of this stuff blasted out and all that kind of good stuff. So yeah, we're progressing. So I think, like I said, I don't want to rely on just berries, because that's a bad habit. Berries take so long to grow that even with a lot of berries, you can kill a population if you think that's, a good supply. So I want to up, like I said, I want to up our regular farm supply. I want to up our carrots at least in both of the districts before we do anything. But that's going to be it for today's video. I do hope everyone has enjoyed it. If you have, be sure to hit that like button. And if you haven't already, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. It is an awesome way for you to show your support to me, to the channel, to the video, and to the game itself. And as always, feel free to share the video on any social media you're using. And guys, I'd like to stop, take a moment, and thank each and every one of y'all for all of your wonderful, awesome support. All the comments, all the likes, all the subscribers, and all the videos shared. It is awesome, and I do appreciate it. And with that being said, until next time, survivors, keep on surviving.